Welcome to the Baboom Baboom podcast, your go-to source for expert tips on car stereo installation, vehicle wiring, and all things wiring related. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just getting started, we've got the advice to help you power up your ride. Get ready to crank up the volume on your knowledge and make your next wiring project a success.
All right, so have you ever thought about using marine speakers in a car?
Yeah.
It's a question that we're going to dive into today.
Interesting.
Our source is this article from Baboom Baboom.
Okay.
They're all about car audio gear,
Right?
and they get into whether you can actually use marine speakers in your car.
Makes sense.
Whether you're upgrading your system or just curious, I think this deep dive will be pretty interesting.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have thought about that.
So the article compares marine speakers and car speakers,
Okay.
and they highlight three main differences:
Okay.
durability, sound quality, and mounting options.
Makes sense.
And right away, we learn that marine speakers are really tough.
Yeah.
They have to withstand the harsh marine environment, right?
It's salt spray,
Right.
UV rays.
Splashes of water.
Exactly. They're built to last.
The Baboom Baboom article even says that some marine speakers can withstand, like, years of direct sunlight.
Wow.
Think about that for a convertible.
Yeah, it's a good point.
So the article digs into what makes marine speakers so tough. And they talk about waterproofing, corrosion resistance, and UV resistance.
Right.
Marine speakers have those waterproof coatings and cones to keep moisture out.
Yeah, and they use corrosion-resistant materials,
Oh, yeah.
like stainless steel for the baskets and the grills. It's essential for fighting that saltwater damage.
That makes sense on a boat, but why is that important for a car?
Well, even in a car, speakers can get wet.
Oh, that's true.
Humidity, temperature swings, spilled drinks,
I hadn't thought about it like that.
having that extra protection can make them last a lot longer.
Yeah, for sure.
And then there's UV resistance.
Right. Why is that so important?
Well, the sun can really fade and degrade stuff, especially plastic.
Yeah.
Marine speakers use UV-resistant plastics and coatings to prevent that,
So it's like sunscreen for your speakers.
pretty much.
Okay, so we know they're durable, but are they good for a car?
Good question.
This is where it gets interesting.
Okay.
The article gives us both the good and the bad.
All right, let's hear it.
So we already talked about how durable they are and how long they last.
Right.
So if you live somewhere with like high humidity or salty air or crazy temperature changes,
Yeah.
these speakers could be a game changer.
For sure.
And get this, they're actually great in open air.
Oh, really?
So if you drive with the windows down or in a convertible,
Mm-hmm.
marine speakers might be better than regular car speakers.
Interesting.
Now, on the other hand, the article is honest and says that they might not sound as good
Oh.
as car speakers that are made for inside a car,
I see.
because marine speakers are made to project sound over wide open spaces,
Makes sense.
and car speakers are tuned for the inside of a car.
Right, so it's a trade-off.
Kind of, yeah,
Yeah.
between durability and sound quality,
I guess it depends on what you're looking for.
and how much you want to spend.
Yeah, the article does say that marine speakers are usually more expensive.
Right, so that's something to think about.
For sure.
So let's say you decide to go for it.
Okay.
You're ready to install marine speakers in your car. What do?
Well, the article has a step-by-step guide.
Perfect, let's go through it.
The first thing is to choose the right speakers for your car's audio system.
Okay.
You got to consider things like size, impedance, and power handling.
Right,
You don't want to blow anything up.
yeah, definitely.
Once you picked out your speakers, you got to take the old ones out.
Time for some DIY.
Usually that just means unscrewing them and disconnecting the wires.
Easy enough.
Then you have to prep the spot for the new speakers.
Okay.
Marine speakers might need different mounting, so you might need to drill new holes or use adapters.
Gotcha.
The article says to use 10-gauge wire, especially if you're working with higher power.
Why is that?
It's about resistance. Thicker wires, like 10-gauge, have lower resistance,
Okay.
which means more power gets from the amplifier to the speakers.
Okay.
This is really important with higher power levels because thin wires can cause problems,
Like what?
voltage drop, and power loss.
Yeah.
And that can make your system sound bad or even damage your equipment.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's important.
So we've picked the speakers, taken out the old ones, prepped the spot. What's next?
Now it's time to connect the wires.
Okay.
Luckily, marine speakers use the same wiring as car speakers.
Okay.
You connect the positive and negative wires to the right spots on the speaker, and the head unit or amplifier.
Gotcha.
Baboom actually has a wiring guide on their website.
Oh, nice.
It's step by step.
Always good to have a visual.
Once the wires are connected, you got to secure the speakers.
Okay.
Make sure they're tight and won't rattle around when you're driving.
Right.
Need top quality electrical wire? Baboom's got you covered. Get your 6-pack today. Each combo comes in 6 different colors and a total of 600 feet of wire. Perfect for any project, and you won't find a better price in the industry. Head over to baboom.com now to snag yours. That's baboom.com.
And finally, it's time to test it out.
The moment of truth.
Turn on your favorite music and make sure those speakers sound good.
Awesome.
If something's not right, double-check your connections and make sure everything's installed correctly.
So that's how you install Marine speakers in a car.
Yep.
But I want to talk about how to get the most out of them.
Yeah.
The article has some expert tips on that.
Okay, let's hear them. So let's get into those expert tips.
All right, so how do we get the most out of Marine speakers in a car?
Well, the first thing the article talks about is amplification.
Okay.
Marine speakers usually need more power than car speakers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have a higher sensitivity rating,
Yeah.
so they need more juice to really shine.
And an amplifier can help with that,
Exactly.
like giving them an extra boost.
Yeah, it takes that weak signal from your head unit
Right.
and amplifies it to give the speakers enough power.
So what kind of amplifier would you recommend?
It really depends on the speakers you have
Okay.
and what kind of sound you're going for.
Uh-huh.
But generally, you want an amplifier that matches the impedance and power handling of your speakers.
To make sure it's not too much or too little power.
Exactly. You don't
Yeah.
want to damage anything.
Right. Makes
Right.
sense. So amplification is key. What else can we do?
Well, the article also talks about sound dampening.
Okay.
Remember, Marine speakers are made for open spaces,
Right.
so they might not be ideal for inside a car.
Because the sound bounces around.
Exactly. You get those unwanted reflections. Sound dampening materials absorb those reflections,
Okay.
so it's quieter and more controlled.
Like adding insulation, but for sound.
Yeah, kinda.
What kind of materials are we talking about?
There are different types like sheets, sprays, and foams.
Okay.
You can put them in the door's floor roof trunk.
To stop vibrations and noise?
Exactly.
So it's like making a studio inside your car,
Yeah, it can make the music sound much clearer.
especially with Marine speakers.
Right, because they spread the sound out more.
This is really interesting stuff. The article also mentions speaker placement.
Oh, yeah, that's super important.
Can you explain why?
You want to create a balanced soundstage.
What does that mean?
It's like when you're at a concert.
Okay.
The music is coming from different spots on the stage.
Right.
And it sounds like you're right there.
It makes the music sound more real.
Exactly, and you want that same feeling in your car.
So it's about making the music more immersive.
Yes, exactly.
And how do you create a good soundstage?
It takes some experimenting. You have to move the speakers around and angle them until it sounds right.
To find that sweet spot.
Yes.
Wow. I'm learning so much about car audio.
It's a whole world.
The article really stresses finding the right balance between everything.
Yeah, between the speakers, the amplifier, the sound dampening the placement.
It's like putting together a puzzle.
Exactly. Each piece is important.
And when it all comes together, it sounds amazing.
It's like magic.
I never thought I'd compare car audio to art.
There's an art to it for sure.
It's about creating something that you really connect with.
Exactly.
The article also mentions Baboom. Baboom sells CCA wires
Oh, yeah.
for connecting your speakers and amplifiers.
Those are great for car audio.
Why is that?
They're really good at conducting electricity.
Okay.
And they're durable, too.
Uh-huh.
Plus, they're not too expensive.
So using good wires can make the sound better.
Absolutely.
It's like using a good hose to water your garden.
Yeah, if the hose is leaky or kinked, the water won't flow, right?
And the same goes for the signal in your car audio system.
Exactly.
So we've talked about amplification, sound dampening, speaker placement, and good wires.
Yep.
Anything else we should know about?
Well, the article doesn't mention this specifically, but I
see.
think the quality of your audio source matters too.
You mean like listening to a CD versus streaming?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Lossless formats like CDs and high-res audio files usually sound better.
Than MP3s.
Right.
I've noticed that before.
And the acoustics of your car's interior can also make a difference.
Besides sound dampening?
Yeah, like the shape and materials inside your car.
Okay.
A car with lots of hard surfaces like leather and metal can make the sound harsh.
So what can you do about that?
Sometimes just moving the speakers helps,
Okay.
or adding some soft materials like blankets or pillows.
To absorb those reflections.
Right.
Wow, I never thought about using blankets in my car.
It's a simple trick, but it can work.
So there's a lot to think about when it comes to marine speakers in a car.
It's more than just plugging them in.
Right. It's about finding what works best for you. And it sounds like it can be really rewarding.
Absolutely. When you get it right, it's amazing.
So we're back for the last part of our deep dive into marine speakers in cars. And like you said before, there's more to this than just the technical stuff.
Yeah, for sure. At the end of the day, car audio, it's all about the experience.
Right. How does the music make you feel?
Exactly. Music can bring back memories, change your mood.
Yeah.
Even like take you back to a different time and place.
Totally. And a good car audio system can make those feelings even stronger.
Yeah. It's like it makes it more real, more immersive.
I know, like for me, there are songs that instantly take me back to certain moments in my life.
Yeah.
And having a good sound system in my car definitely makes that feeling stronger.
It's like having a time machine right there in your car.
Yeah. And when you're driving, music can make even a boring commute more fun.
It's like an escape, from all the stress.
Definitely. I can't tell you how many times a good song has totally changed my mood while I'm driving.
Music is powerful.
It really is. So that's why it's so important to choose a car audio system that you really connect with.
Yeah, it's not just about getting the most expensive stuff. It's
Wow.
about finding a system that you like and that makes driving more enjoyable for you.
So to wrap up this deep dive, let's go back to our original question.
Can you use marine speakers in a car?
Exactly. What's the answer?
Well, it's kind of complicated.
Okay.
They can work, but it depends on what you're looking for.
So if durability is important to you,
Uh-huh.
or if you like driving with the windows down or in a convertible,
Then marine speakers might be a good choice.
but you have to keep in mind that they might not sound as good as car speakers,
Yeah, especially inside a car.
and they could be harder to install and more expensive.
So it's all about making the best decision for you based on what you need and how much you want to spend.
I think that's a great way to put it. There's no one right answer.
Exactly. The best car audio system is the one that you like the most.
Well, I learned so much from this deep dive.
Me too.
Yeah.
It was fun.
To everyone listening, I hope this was helpful.
Yeah.
If you're thinking about using marine speakers in your car, do your research.
Yeah.
Think about the pros and cons.
And most importantly, listen to your gut and your ears.
Great advice. Car audio is a journey,
It is.
so find what you like and enjoy the ride.
Happy listening, everyone.
Need top quality electrical wire? Baboom Baboom's got you covered. Get your 6-pack today. Each combo comes in 6 different colors and a total of 600 feet of wire. Perfect for any project, and you won't find a better price in the industry. Head over to baboombaboom.com now to snag yours. That's baboombaboom.com.